Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip. Welcome to the second match of the 2017 High-Q season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's match features students from LeFlore, Blount, and the home team, Mary G. Montgomery. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The teams will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams up here can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. Here's our first question to Mary G. Montgomery. In 2012, what Syrian city's peaceful demonstrations, which turned violent, became the epicenter of the Syrian crisis?
Al-Qaeda?
Try again. That was LeFlore buzzed in.
Aleppo.
Yes, that's right, 1 point. Very good. Blount, your question. Give me the first and the last name of the astronaut who was the first American to orbit the Earth and later became a senator from Ohio for 24 years. He died on December 8th.
John Glenn.
That's right, 4 points. LeFlore. Donald Trump has recently criticized one airplane builder for costs that are, quote, out of control, and another company lost the contract to build a new Air Force One. Name either one of these airplane manufacturers.
Boeing.
That's right, 4 points. Lockheed Martin was the other one. Now we're going to ask some questions in American history. Back to our home team. As Allied armies liberated Europe, the full scope of the genocide that had been inflicted on various groups, including 6 million Jews, became known. Give the name for this campaign of extermination.
The Holocaust?
Yes, 4 points, correct. Blount, your question. A major component and pet project of President Wilson's 14-point plan was the creation of a world parliament that would promote international cooperation and peace. This organization proved to be a forerunner of the later United Nations. Give me the name of the organization that Wilson proposed.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna buzz.
5 seconds. Mary Montgomery?
The League of Nations?
Yes, League of Nations is right, 1 point. LeFlore. In 1935, Congress passed an act that provided financial aid to retirees, the unemployed, the physically handicapped, and other dependents. Payments were financed by a payroll tax on both employers and employees. Give the name of this act.
Social Security Act.
That's right, 4 points. Biology is the topic. Back to our home team. Prokaryotic cells may inherit small, self-replicating circles of extra DNA that contain only a few genes. Identify these structures that may be transferred to other cells during conjugation.
Virus.
Try again.
Plasmid.
Yes, 3 points. Blount, your question. Identify the group of non-cellular agents that infect bacterial cells and are made of a protein covering wrapped around a nucleic acid core.
A virus.
Try again.
Ribosome.
Try again.
Centrosome.
Try again. LeFlore.
Amino agents.
No. Mary Montgomery. Any answer? No. Bacteriophage. No points on that. LeFlore, your question. Give the name of the disease that spreads quickly and simultaneously through portions of populations in several countries.
A plague.
Try again.
Epidemic.
Try again.
A virus.
Try again. Okay, anybody want to buzz in? Mary Montgomery or Blount? Mary Montgomery?
Pandemic.
Pandemic is right. Pan across, right. Pandemic. All right, time for our first toss-up of the match. It's in sports. Teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer. The United States Women's Open Golf Championship is one of 13 national championships conducted by the United States Golf Association and is the oldest of the LPGA Tour's 5 major championships. The 2000 and 2001 U.S. Women's Open Championship was won by the same woman. Give me the last name of this woman golf champion.
No, he's on. Is it Yee?
No, sorry. Mary Montgomery or Blount? No, it was Webb. Last name was Webb. No points. Literature is our topic. Back to our home team. At the conclusion of Jack London's short story titled An Odyssey of the North, after a long, treacherous journey to find his wife, Unga, Chief Naz believes that she will return with him to their island home. He is shocked when she puts up a fight, takes a weapon, and injures him instead. Identify the weapon used by Unga. No, this is only for Mary Montgomery. To harm Chief Naz.
Knife.
Yes, a knife. Very good. 4 points. Blount, here's your question. In the short story titled Montiel's Widow by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, identify the city in which Montiel's daughters continue to reside even after their father's death.
Put your name and put it on the buzzer.
5 seconds. LeFlore.
Buenos Aires.
No. Mary Montgomery.
Paris.
Paris is right. 1 point. LeFlore. Now's your question. In Ernest Hemingway's short story titled Two Big-Hearted River Part 2, or Big Two-Hearted River Part 2, name the specific type of flour Nick used to make flapjacks at his campsite.
Dandelion.
Try again.
Sunflower.
Try again.
Lilies.
Try again.
Roses.
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer. Mary Montgomery.
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat is right. Very good. 1 point. All right, now we're going to ask some questions in math. We're going to change the rules a little bit. In math, the teams will have 60 seconds instead of 15 seconds to answer their questions. And every team gets a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So the first question will go exclusively to Mary Montgomery for 60 seconds. Everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. Julie bought 5 more 20-cent stamps than her friend Dave. If the average each of the two spent on stamps was $1.90, and the two only purchased 20-cent stamps, how many stamps did Dave purchase? These are algebra questions today. No, 30 seconds.
15.
Try again.
26.
Try again.
20.
Try again.
25.
No, teams wait for the buzzer. If you'd like to answer, don't buzz in early, because then you go last. Anybody have an answer? Okay, LeFlore.
6.
Sorry, Blount.
12.
7. 7 was the answer. No points. All right. Next question goes to Blount. Everyone open your red math envelopes, please. On Saturday, Dave worked 2 more hours than Linda. Together, they worked 2 hours less than 3 times the number of hours Linda worked. How many hours did Dave work this Saturday?
That's what you get. This is what you get.
30 seconds for Blount.
That's how I'm saying.
7.
Try again.
6.
Yeah, that's right. 3 points. Very good. All right. Next question goes to LeFlore. Everyone open your blue math envelopes, please.
They moved those 2.
Karen was driving on an interstate highway and running late for an appointment. By increasing her speed by 5 miles an hour, she was able to cover 14 miles in 2/10 of an hour. What was her original speed in miles per hour?
So 2 times. 2 times 9. 70.
Try again.
It's 2 times 9. I'm sorry.
30 seconds.
$40.
Try again.
65.
Yes, 2 points. 65 is correct. All right, we're going to go back to math later in the match. Meantime, we're going to move to a regular topic. It's Shakespeare, and back to our home team. Mary Montgomery, in Much Ado About Nothing, give the name of Don Pedro's villainous brother.
Don John.
Yes, very good. Blount. In The Merchant of Venice, after Jessica elopes with Lorenzo, tell what particular animal Jessica purchased with a special ring that had once belonged to her father.
Put your hands on the buzzer.
6.
A parrot.
Try again.
Pig.
Try again.
Poodle.
Nope. Mary Montgomery.
Monkey.
Yes, a monkey is right. 1 point. LeFlore, your question. In Richard III, the ghost of those who have been murdered appear to Richard and another character. Give the name of the other character to whom the ghosts appear.
Buckingham.
Try again.
What's his son's name?
Mary Montgomery.
Richmond.
Yes, Richmond is right. 1 point. Geography is our topic. The home team. The most distinctive platform in Southwest Asia is a peninsula that lies between the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea. Give the name of this peninsula. Five seconds. Blount.
Arabian Peninsula.
Yes, that's right. 1 point. Okay, Blount, your question now. Jordan and Iraq border a country which lies on the Red Sea. This country was named for a family which consolidated power over a large area of land. Give the name of this country.
Saudi Arabia.
Yes, 4 points, correct. LeFlore, your question. One of the duties of Islam is to pray 5 times each day, facing toward the holy city of Mecca. This can be done anywhere at prayer time or at a house of worship. Give the name for an Islamic house of worship.
Mosque.
Right, 4 points.
We're halfway through our competition today. Blount has 12 points, LeFlore has 15, and Mary Montgomery's in the lead with 21 points.
New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members and the community since 1950. New Horizons Credit Union is a proud supporter of the arts, civic activities, local charities, and higher education, including sponsoring annual scholarship opportunities open to all high schools. Visit New Horizons online at newhcu.org to learn about upcoming supported events that help make this area a great place to live. New Horizons Credit Union, offering its members solutions for the real world.
And we'll continue now with the second half of our competition this morning. Good luck to everybody. Everybody's doing great so far. The topic is chemistry to our home team. State the name of the red gem composed of aluminum oxide and a small amount of chromium ions.
Ruby.
Yes, 4 points. Correct. Blunt. State the name given to hydrocarbons containing at least one carbon-carbon double bond. Five seconds. LeFlore.
Saturated.
No. Mary Montgomery.
No answer.
No. Alkenes is what we needed. LeFlore. State the name given to the oxyacid with the molecular formula H3ASO3.
Vinegar.
Try again. Okay, Mary Montgomery or Blunt? No, it's arsenious acid. No points on that. Art history is a topic. To Mary Montgomery now. Paul Signac worked together with this artist to develop pointillism. According to Signac, the artist killed himself by overwork. Give the last name of this artist who helped develop pointillism and died unexpectedly at the age of 31.
Seurat.
That's right. Very good. 4 points. Blunt. Almost wholly confined to the Lombardy area during the 1870s, this art movement originated initially in literature and then filtered through to the figurative arts. Give the name of this Italian art movement whose principal painters were Tranquillo Cremona and Daniele Rizzoni.
Buzz in when it says 0. Buzz in when it gets to 0. So he
Renaissance.
Try again.
What's right?
Mary Montgomery.
Scapigliatura.
Oui. That's right. Or C. Exactly right. LeFlore. Edvard Munch made several versions of this painting, which is probably his most famous painting exploring the theme of desperation.
Wow.
Of this painting, Munch wrote, "I painted the clouds like real blood." Give the title of this painting, which depicts a figure standing on a bridge with arms bent upward and horror expressed in the facial features.
The Scream.
That's right, 4 points. Very famous picture. Time for team choice now. Now, for the audience's sake, before the match began, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. 4 points for a correct answer, but the twist in team choice is there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in immediately and then get 2 points instead of just 1. So, Mary Montgomery, you chose a question in literature. Here is your question, 1 answer. In the short story titled One Day After Saturday by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, An unnamed boy who hadn't eaten for 2 days arrives by train in a little town and has lunch at a hotel. Give the name of this hotel.
Hotel Macondo.
Yes, 4 points. Blount, you chose American history. Fearful of losing influence in China to European nations, the United States encouraged other nations to accept its open door note written by the American Secretary of State. Give the last name of this diplomat. One answer, please.
Woodrow.
No, sorry. LeFlore.
Kissinger.
No. Mary Montgomery.
McKinley.
No, it was John Hay. John Hay, no points. All right. LeFlore, you chose Shakespeare. Here's your question. In King Lear, Lear admonishes this character when he says, quote, "Come not between the dragon and his wrath." Give the name of the character who he addresses in rage. One answer.
Angelo.
Sorry. Mary Montgomery?
Kent.
That's right. 2 points. Kent. Very good. All right. Time for another toss-up. This time it's in geography. So everybody, hands on your buzzers, please. First team to push its buzzer answers first. You get 4 points. The city of Basra is situated in a country that is located between Iran and Syria. Name the country. That was LeFlore.
Iraq.
Iraq is right, 4 points. Very good. Time for a physics question. Back to our home team. State the name of the physical quantity once known as an object's quantity of motion that is determined from the product of an object's mass and velocity.
Momentum?
Yes, 4 points. Momentum. Blount, give the name of the particle emitted in certain nuclear decays that has the same mass and charge as an electron. Five seconds. LeFlore.
Beta particles.
That's right. 1 point. Okay, LeFlore, here's your physics question. State the name given to the kind of image formed by a lens or mirror in which the light rays do not converge at the location of the image.
Convex.
Try again.
Concave.
Try again.
X-ray.
Try again.
Reflection.
No. Teams wait for the button. Okay. Blount.
Refraction.
No. Mary Montgomery.
Divergent?
No. Virtual. Virtual was the answer. American government is our topic. Back to our home team. Give the name of the political party whose members are more likely to favor the play of private market forces in the economy and argue that the federal government should be less extensively involved in social welfare programs.
Republican.
That's right, 4 points. Blount, give me the last name of the Green Party candidate who appeared on the ballot in 43 states in the 2000 presidential election.
Paul.
Try again. Ooh, LeFlore buzzed in early. Mary Montgomery?
Gore.
No, now LeFlore.
Nader.
Yes, Ralph Nader. Very good. Unsafe at any speed was the book he wrote. LeFlore, your question. The American party system began as a two-party system. Thomas Jefferson led one of the political parties that emerged after the ratification of the Constitution. Give the name of the party led by Jefferson.
Whigs.
Try again.
Democrat or Republican.
Try again.
Oh, Federalist.
Try again. Okay, Blount or Mary Montgomery? Okay, Blount?
Democratic?
No. Mary Montgomery? No. They were the anti-federalists. The anti-federalists. World history is a topic. Back to our home team. Moderate French leaders in the National Convention drafted a new plan of government following the Reign of Terror. This new government consisted of a two-house legislature and an executive body of 5 men. Give the name of this executive body.
Legislative Assembly.
Try again.
You need to listen to the question.
LeFlore?
Parliament.
No. Blount?
Cabinet.
No, it was called the Directory. Blount, your question. Although the United States Constitution created a strong central government, it did not eliminate local governments. Instead, the Constitution set up an arrangement in which power was divided between a national authority and individual states. Give the name for this kind of arrangement.
Checks and balances.
Try again.
Balance of power?
Try again.
I blame me for this, though.
Mary Montgomery?
Federation.
No. LeFlore?
Bilateral arrangement.
No. I could only accept federal system. Federal system. LeFlore. A Russian empress gained the admiration of the philosophers when she tried to reform Russia. Although she ruled with absolute authority, she made some limited changes in the law and the government. Her greatest contribution to Russia, however, was an expanded empire. Give the name of this empress.
Catherine the Great.
That's right, 4 points. All right, we're down to the last question in today's contents. It's a math toss-up worth 4 points. Everybody open your white math envelopes now. Linda purchases copy paper in reams, 500 sheets per ream, for her building in the middle school. The teachers in her building use an average of 300 sheets per week in each of the 6 classes. Linda purchases paper for 3 weeks at a time. How many reams of paper does Linda purchase each trip to the supply store to cover the total needs of her building? LeFlore?
2.
Sorry. It's up to Mary G. Montgomery or Blount now.
I didn't think it was 2. I thought it was higher.
Okay, Blount.
3.
Sorry. Mary Montgomery?
400.
No, 11. 11 reams of paper is what she needed. No points on that.
300 pieces.
Our final score today, Blount with 12, LeFlore with 29, and today's winner, Mary Montgomery with 44 points.
2 days.